People are lining up for a coronavirus vaccine all over the country. The Centers for Disease Control now reports that over 10 million Americans have been fully vaccinated, with over 50 million doses distributed. And right now, the nation is averaging about 1.5 million shots a day.
Today also marked a huge step in the COVID vaccine rollout. CVS pharmacies will now be giving out free COVID vaccines, and they began taking online appointments today, with slots at 3 Valley locations filling up fast. Tonight, we've learned more than 200 soldiers are on their way to Los Angeles County to help with COVID-19 vaccinations. A mixture of general and medical personnel soldiers will be supporting FEMA. This all comes after the Pentagon last week approved the deployment of over 1,000 active duty troops to help deliver vaccine shots nationwide.
Well, here in Riverside County, vaccination efforts are ramping up now, with a new clinic opening tomorrow in Palm Springs. As News Channel 3's Jake Ingrassia reports, county officials are optimistic about increasing supply while challenges persist.
The biggest challenge of all right now is supply and the limited number of doses that the county receives each week. Here at the Palm Springs Convention Center, there are already 350 appointments booked for Friday. That number only expected to grow.
We're going as quickly as we can.
The effort to vaccinate Riverside County continues, showing positive signs of acceleration, with supply on the rise.
We usually get somewhere between 21 and 22,000 doses a week. This week we got a little more.
That's resulting in more appointments being made available at county vaccine clinics.
Some that were doing 800 or 900 are now doing 1,200 or 1,500. That's why the waits might be a little longer.
And the county says that if that precious limited supply continues to grow, they're prepared to ramp up the rate of vaccinations immediately.
We're able to process them so quickly. So I think being able to double or triple it if we were to have the supply.
With vaccinations at county sites limited to people 65 and older right now, the county is discussing targeted opportunities for other groups.
There have been some discussions about having something like, a teacher's focus or restaurant workers or things like that.
The county also bringing clinics to farm workers right now, but still lagging behind in vaccinating minority populations.
People of color, Latinos, African Americans, we'd like to do better reaching out to them.
And with so much focus right now on vaccines, the county says they're trying to refocus attention on continuing to get tested. The state is still tracking testing metrics, and we're currently below the threshold to eventually reopen further.
We were well above the state average, and now we're just a tick below the average.
And of course, to reopen things like indoor dining and schools, we'll need to be meeting those testing metrics. Testing is readily available right now with short turnaround times for results. And here at the Palm Springs Convention Center, that vaccination clinic is booked straight through tomorrow. By next week, they hope to be doing 500 appointments per day. Jake Ingrassia, News Channel 3, Palm Springs.